Another thing trending today, you saw our coverage if you tuned in this morning, another tsunami.
Yeah.
Another tsunami. And this one.
Earthquake that caused the tsunami warnings. Earthquake 8.8. You just don't hear about that magnitude very often. Took place in Russia, but then you have like tsunami warnings for Japan and even up and down like California, Oregon,
that whole
Washington.
Hemisphere. That whole hemisphere got impacted. So Hawaii, the west coast of the United States, so all the way from California up to Oregon and Washington State as well. But Hawaii in particular, there were sirens blaring.
Yeah.
Folks had to get to higher ground. I mean, everybody remembers the Japan tsunami.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and Hawaii just went through something very similar to this last year. So a lot of those folks,
about the fire disaster? Yeah,
and having to evacuate. I looked at some of the pictures yesterday. We have a coworker who has a friend who is in this region right now. And the pictures, even just looking through the pictures, you're like, oh my gosh.
No, I've had like nightmares about tsunamis since the Japan one.
Yeah.
And you know, we talked about how the waves are 4 feet tall, which at first, you know, you don't think, oh, 4 feet, that's nothing.
No,
these are not waves. These are not waves, though.
A 4 foot wave. I do think a lot about that.
Well, okay, so you know, you see these big wave surfers where the waves like 50 feet tall. It's different though with the tsunami because this is actually the water level coming up 4 feet. It's not like a temporary wave that crashes and then, you know, the tide brings this is an actual wall of water, and 4 feet. I mean, think about if Lake Michigan. Ooh. Yeah. And all of Lakeshore Drive, you know what I'm saying?
We lived in Japan for a while when I was growing up, and one of the things that you find out very quickly their architecture is very different. The structure of their buildings, the way that they create their buildings or erect their buildings is very different because of these constant threats. You know, of the earthquakes that take place there, obviously the tsunami warnings as a result of them. So yeah, I mean, just to see folks going through this right now, it's tough. And then again, it makes you think about the fact that the world is so big, but so small. Because we're talking about things that happen in Russia and effects in Japan, but then also for California,
South
Hawaii,
America,
Oregon,
Australia.
I
feel like I can't remember which coast it was near, but they had all these tsunami evacuation signs. So, you know, we have like the emergency exits in our buildings, and you've got like a route. Oh, okay, this will get you to higher ground quickly, but it's like, it causes you to pause and think.
It does. Yeah.
So anyway, our thoughts, our good vibes go out to everybody in that region who is dealing with these warnings.
And those who are preparing. Like, we have another coworker who is going on vacation to Hawaii next week.
Oh, is that right?
So you think about, like, you put all this effort into getting ready for a vacation, and then the week before, like days before it. And I don't know what the time frame is on the length of, obviously when you have an earthquake, the tsunami or the after effects of the earthquake can be several days after.
Oh, for sure.
So I mean, even if you're planning, this is prime vacation time. If you're planning a trip or you have someone in that area, it definitely gives you pause as well.
It does for sure. And then 8.8, you know, I'm not a seismologist or anything like that, but you think, but 8.8, you think aftershocks.
Yeah,
like, as you mentioned,
absolutely.
Aftershocks. So,
we hear about like 2s and 3s a lot for like California or somewhere like that, but not 8.8. That's